continuation. This is something that often happens to me for two reasons. Either when the guy squares up, you can't get back on your proper angle, or they really jump on a choke, right? And I'm afraid of sort of coming up and through and leaving my neck exposed. Again, Fletcher, please by all means jump in. So starting the same way, I'm getting my underhook. Grabbing over, there you go. Okay. But as he squares up, he squares, let's say, really hard, right? Like he starts to pivot around. And now it gets really difficult. As you can see, my penetration step is in the right place. My penetration leg, right, is in the right place. But it's going to be really difficult to finish across his back that way, right? Because usually I want to be my penetration step forward, but my body already angled there. Now I'm on the improper angle. Let's say I still take the shot, right? I duck in. But right here, it's going to be really difficult to get across his back, especially if he starts to underhook or starts to choke. So instead, we're going to go to a finish that we talked about a few months back, which is a crackdown. From here, if I'm on the wrong angle, right? My legs are in the right place, same penetration step, same trail leg to push off of, but I can't get across his back. All I'm going to do is use the same side hand, same side as my head, to crack this leg down. As I crack this down, I'm going to run my feet still through him, but around at the same time, right? Forward and around, and finish with my legs on this side, on the far side. So I'm cracking down. As I run through over here, down into side control. It doesn't look like much, right? It looks like I'm just sort of walking around, but you have to have that penetration forward to not get smashed down on this, right? You have to keep the weight off his feet a little bit. That's what makes it easy to do. So if I get in that same position, right, and I just try to run my legs, flatten me out, okay? If I just try to run here, this is what will happen, right? So it has to be through him at the same time. Again, starting the same way. Get our underhook, get head position. He starts to square. I take the shot, but I don't feel like I can get across his back, or I feel like I'm gonna get choked. It's fine. I'm gonna chop this knee down. I run through him. My legs run around, but notice my head stays tight. Just because my legs come around doesn't mean I give all this space, right? Where I'm opening myself up to all kinds of stuff, right? My head is staying tight, my eyes are staying up, but I'm running around and through. Down into side control. Yeah.
That's how you avoid the choke. There's something similar that swimming the right arm up to knock them over versus running.
You want to show?
So if I get here, I'm penetrated, he's swallowed out, and I can't get across to chop, and then come like that.
Yeah.
That's different, right?
It's different, but I mean, conceptually similar, right? Which is like you're
Chop,
taking the top of his body one way.
Leg, but instead of running your body around, you just swim
You're
this
chopping.
arm up.
Yeah.
So that's a different move. That's
Different move, but like conceptually similar, right? Which is like taking his his legs one way and his body, his upper body the other way. And it's the same concept here, right? Like he thinks because I'm driving through him, I am, right? I'm taking weight off his legs. His upper body's sort of coming up as his legs are cut out.
So this one we're keeping the body lock and
keeping the double, yeah.
Positioning the body instead of tilting them over the pendulum. Okay.
Yep. Yep. So.
Off the one that you showed, are you keeping the head glued to his hip the whole time? Or?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah. Because one of two things will happen, right? Either if I come away and he sort of stays, yes, he can go here, right? Go either to take my back or to just hit me down, right? Yeah. Or if I come away, come over top, right? Like choke me here. Yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. So to avoid that, I'm staying like as tight in here as I can. And it's not just tight with my ear, it's also tight with my shoulder, right? I'm not giving any space this direction or this direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you do find yourself getting choked in one of those scenarios,